Hi, welcome back to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue our flight into the deep of Chinese. Last time we talked about 怒发冲冠. It's like you're so angry that your angry hair are going shooting up into your hat. That depicts how angry you are. So today we're going to continue with 冠状病毒. It's highly relevant to today because basically we're talking about COVID virus. Okay, 冠状病毒. It's related to the crown. 冠 is the special headgear that we use as crown. So corona is also crown. I find that's interesting cross-cultural reference. Like crown, like that sound made both in both languages, even that sound, crown, corona, right? That means the head. 状, okay, 状 came from this character, and this is the dog sign. So we have human figure, stick figure, we have horizontal, that means big. Right? And then we add one dot on top of that, that becomes the dog symbol. And it came originally in this shape. I would like to view it sideways, like the dog head is shooting upward. And this is the body, the leg portion, and this is the dog ear, this is the nozzle. That's how I view the symbol as the dog figure. And the left side is like two of them stacking up together. So one Chinese characters do stack up things. That means that something special. We learned about multiple. That's like two things stacking up together just means more than one. And here is again something stacking up together. There is actually no explicit explanation like what exactly that look, that symbol means. But I guess it's like a pattern, right? It's a pattern showing and dog. So what does it mean? It means dogs comes in all sizes, shapes, colors. It's variety, at least on the physical attributes. So that means exactly that. It means shape, the external look or spatial structure of something, right? So 冠状 is like the crown shape. 病毒 together means virus. Broken down, we have 病. You see the same pattern. So I guess ancient Chinese, we recognize that illness is like there's some pattern involved in it. You have some symptoms, right? And if you have a shared pattern of some sort of symptom, you have shared illness, type of illness. That's how we classify, right? And the right side is simply 病. It's the sound maker, 病. Okay, not going further deep into that, but Chinese, we distinguish how sick you are. So if you see 病, pretty big, pretty sick, that's the kind of illness. And we also have ailment, like lighter kind of flu. After a few days it passed, that's 急 is another character. So 病 is like real sick. And 毒. Okay, it really hurts my eyes to look at this, but I probably will break it down for you. The top portion, when you see this structure with this, right, kind of look like that, that's the grass symbol. So Chinese agriculture, so we see grass symbol all the time. So it's plant-based, okay? In the West today, when we say plant-based, it's really, we romanticize that, but there could be poisonous plants, right? So this is exactly that opposite direction. It's really harmful, poisonous plant. Here we have the kind of an earth symbol on the bottom, like, okay, so plants growing from the earth. And then the bottom here, a kind of a curvy shape that actually means mother. So my interpretation of that, why mother is used in this concept of poison. That doesn't make sense to us, right? That's against our human nature. Like, why mother is poison related? Okay, so I have to make make peace with this character. So to me, that means if we have a mother symbol in this character, that means something is reproducing rampantly and from the earth and plant-based. So that's a kind of scenery we're describing here in this character, that is uncontrollably highly productive plants, wild plants, poisonous plants that you don't want, but you cannot control. So that's a kind of poison. And I think it's pretty appropriate that uncontrollable virus, poison, paired with pretty ill, like a serious sickness, together, it means virus. So 冠状病毒 simply means coronavirus. The pop word of 2021, 22. Okay, we're still living in it. I just want to show you some of zhuang, okay, zhuang, this character, because it's different shapes have different meanings, and these are embroidered, highly decorative garment, and any kind of symbol on it have some meaning to it. It's kind of foreign to me as well, because I don't live in royalty family. I have no education in like exactly what that means. But there are scholars looking at the symbols and dissect to interpret the meaning for us. So this is a type of shape, kind of looking like that shape. It's called a 如意云纹. So it's kind of like a cloud, and 如意 simply means smooth sailing. Like everything is just as you wish. So you wish something, it happened for you. Smooth sailing. 如意云纹, 回字纹. Okay, so this is the 回字. So you can kind of see we have a block, we have an inner block, and it's kind of connected, the inner and external block, kind of a spiral in a square shape, right? And we use that to mean something eternally connected, recycled, repeated. That, of course, for Chinese is like wealth. Like you are going to have generations of wealth, non-stoppable, continuous, and probably growing bigger and bigger. So that's the symbol for that. 祥云纹. It's kind of looking like the first one, right? Kind of this, and got this flowy, wingy thing on the side. That means, again, you have luck, you have fortune, things are going smooth and easy for you, things are aligned for you. So that's a 祥云纹. Okay, I guess, yeah, it's against a hardship. So it's like no hardship. Okay, everything that's smooth sailing. Make it happen for me. And 灵芝纹. So this is a type of precious plant, kind of Chinese medicine, I guess, and it's very rare, so very expensive, but very effective, at least advertised back then as something very effective to cure whatever. So it was named as the king of the medicine, something like that, right? So of course, if it's a king, so that means the power, and that means the authority, the something you pray to. So that's 灵芝纹 and 仙家八宝. Okay, so there are, according to Chinese legends, we have our fairies, we have kind of, in Greek, Roman mythology, there are all kinds of gods in charge of different things, right? And they have this network of relationships, pretty complicated. And same thing, Chinese have our kind of legends, we have our different kind of gods doing different things, have different special talents, different personalities. And these are, like, there are 8 main treasures, or gadgets or devices that held by these different deities that does different things. And here, I guess, is the most lame one, which is books. And I guess that actually is very revealing about how Chinese are very much into and value books, the knowledge, the education behind the symbol. So for Chinese, that's even, we've embroidered into our clothing to mean this is one of the treasures. With that, you are going to gain superpower, right? Kind of like that. All right, today is a little bit long. I hope, by going through these symbols and shapes quickly, I kind of can show you what Chinese culture like to really use a lot of symbols to have blessings, good wills, good wishes to people. All right, cashing to the currency of thinking by just one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.